Hey, thanks for joining. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about multiples and how they relate to and an influence a business's valuation. Now, last time, recall, we talked about SDE, seller discretionary earnings, or operational cash flow. And that gets applied to a multiple or a factor to develop and determine a business valuation. So if the SDE is 10 and there's a 2 multiple, then the business valuation is plus or minus around 20. So it's just cash flow times multiple equals business value. Now, there's a lot of things that go into determining a multiple, but all business categories, whether it be an automotive dealership or a landscaping company or a restaurant, have comparables, right? Other sales of other businesses. And it represents a distribution curve. And there's an average selling price or average multiple within that category. And some businesses will be on the far right of the distribution curve, i.e. more valuable, higher multiple. And some businesses will be on the left hand side, lower value, lower multiple. The other thing that influences a multiple is the financial performance, obviously SDE, but the trend of SDE. So is it going downward in terms of what happened over the last several years, or are we on an upward trend? Upward trend, higher multiple. Lower trend, less of a multiple. Management talent and the breadth and depth of management talent. So, and how important is the owner to the delivery of the financial performance? If the owner can go on vacation for 2 months and the business doesn't miss a beat, it's an indication that there's strong management talent and the owner is less influential on the business results. If the owner can't even take a 5-minute break without the business suffering, then that's going to drive a lower multiple. Okay? Customer data, knowledge of the customer, and also the concentration of the customer. If 2 customers represent 80% of the revenue of the company, that's a lot less advantageous than if there are 50 customers that represent 80%. Because if you lose a customer in the first case, there's an adverse impact on the business. So degree of customer concentration is an influence on a multiple. Facility, location, rent factor, 2 biggest costs to any business or the people cost, and the facility cost or the rent factor. So if you've got a competitive rent factor relative to the market, then that's going to drive a higher business multiple. It just is. Tenure of the business. 2-year-old company is a lot more risky than a 50-year-old company because the 50-year-old company's demonstrated tenure and resiliency for enduring all types of economic cycles. So higher multiple on the 50-year-old company than the 2-year-old company. Contractual business, steady reoccurring income. If there's a high degree of the revenue mix that's coming from contracts that are out there, then that's going to drive a higher multiple because, again, lower risk. Customer loyalty, repeat referral business. If there's a high degree of that, higher multiple. And then brand equity, the strength and knowledge of the brand in the marketplace drives a higher multiple. So there's a lot of factors, a lot of tangibles and intangibles when you're looking at a business value. But you take the SDE times the multiple and you get the business value. Okay? I hope that helps. Questions, you know where I am. Give me a call. All right, have a great day and thanks for joining. See you next time.